Hey everyone, we have a bit of a fun video today. So every once in a while, a Magic Arena has these fun short-term events that are nothing like regular Magic, and I always find them pretty fun. The last one I played a lot of was Noxus Cascade event, and I basically solved that format to the extent where I was going to write an article about it, which didn't really make sense because it's not a real format, although you could play it in paper. And the same thing is true for this one, where you can't really there's not much replay value, but it is super fun, and I played it enough where I broke it basically. I mean, it's not that hard to break. It's most players can figure it out, but it seems like I'm consistently getting 6 and 7 wins, so I figured out I can just grind gems up and basically complete my entire core set 2019 collection. So I just wanted to make this video as a way to show how you can master these wacky formats and have some fun at the same time. So let's hop into a draft and just run it through. So this format, we're just looking for card draw basically. So the key cards are Divination for common, and the key uncommon is Sift. And aside from that, we just want random cantrips. And this pack has the Salvager of Secrets. The second choice would be Cancel, but Salvager is definitely better. Oh, I forgot to explain, but this format is basically you always have Omniscience in play. So you don't have to pay mana to play your spells. So you're just looking for the most valuable thing. This pack would be pretty bad, except it has Blood Divination, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Nothing good in this pack. There's a random cantrip though, so we're fine with it. Okay, we have to choose between Anticipate and Salvager of Secrets. I haven't faced this pick very much, but I think I'm going to go with Salvager and hope we pick up Divinations and stuff like that. Recollect is pretty good. Okay, this is our first whiff on cantrips, so we have to pick a real card. There's nothing that's even remotely close to being as good as Duress in that pack, so it's pretty easy. It's another bad pack, so we just take a 6/5. Okay, so we have a choice between Revitalize and Rock's Oracle. Rock's Oracle is fantastic. It's one of the best. It probably is the best straight up cantrip. Another missed. Well, Cancel's fine. Cancel's one of the best non-card draws that you can hit in your pack. This is a really bad pack though, so I think I'll actually grab Wall of Mist. We might actually end up having to play it. You don't get that much room because you have to play 40 cards, so I'll grab a Talons of Wildwood, expecting to find Tormenting Voice later. One thing a lot of people say this format is you just turn 1, draw your whole deck and play 4 Lava Axe, but I've never found that to be the case. My preferred win condition is Gutter Snipe and or even Wind Mage, and you can play Disperse and Dream Salvagers to infinitely pump them. Totally Lost is nice to have at least one copy of. Alright, we still missed on Divination, so this deck is not looking very good yet. This guy's actually pretty good as a, as a way to win the game in terms of creatures, but I'm still just going to go for the card drop land, so if I never knew what it is. Oh, okay, we got past one of the bomb rares. Apex of Power is basically like a draw 5 or so. You get 10 mana from it, and then you get 1 mana of each color per turn as part of the way the format works. So you get to cast a fair number of cards from it. Well, I think it's Cancel again. Satyr Enchanter can be useful, but we don't have anything, and Cancel is better than it either way. Okay, let's see. We did find a Tormenting Voice, so that's good. We want as many of those as we can get. Speak of the Devil. Yep. Random cantrip here. Rise from the Grave does seem to be pretty good because you can often get like Salvager Secrets back or something. And Mirror Image can copy a cantrip creature, but we're just going to take the consistent option. Oh, okay. So Psychic Corrosion is one of my other win conditions up there with Gutter Snipe, but this pack happens to have a Divination in it, so there's nothing else to look at. And this is strange, we have 3 Salvagers of Secrets. I've never had that many before. I have had like 6 Divinations though. Well, this pack's pretty weak. We do have 1 artifact. So, of these bad cards, Scholar Stars is probably the best. You can have like a Naturalize in your deck or an Inspire Charge, but I'd rather take a shot at drawing a card. And I know I only have one artifact, but in this format, you can see all the cantrips. We're drawing a lot of our deck most games. Trusty Pack Beast, same idea. It works with the Fountain of Renewal, and none of these are any good. So, I mean, there's merit to taking the 6/3 trample over it, but I prefer to go full combo. Alright, I guess I'll have an Invoke the Divine. It's gonna be one of our worst cards in the deck, but a big creature or Sure Strike. Sure Strike is one of the best combat tricks up there with Titanic Growth, but let's take the random 4/6. The kind of games where both players do nothing. Having some cards like this in play just keeps you alive until you find real things. We're gonna have to play some stinkers, it looks like. Okay, so let's see. So this is a bottom rare in the sense. If there was a divination, I'd certainly pick divination over it. Given that we can anticipate, it's kind of close, I think. And this Fountain of Renewal is actually good as well, since we have two cards that like it. Oh man, it's a tricky pick. So it's between Windreader, Sphinx, Fountain of Renewal, and Anticipate. Weirdly, I'm actually leaning towards Fountain of Renewal. See how that goes. Banefire doesn't really work in this format. X is always 0. Luckily, we found a bomb uncommon, Sift. Let's see. Mind Rot is decent, but it's not as good as Cancel, because Cancel always works. Oh, well, unless you happen to fall right behind, but yeah, that's all in this pack. Alright. Well, Revitalize is the only playable card here, so. Alright, this pack's pretty bad. We can just pick up a 3/7 Vigilance. Yeah, totally lost this. One of the decent. Wow, I have 4 Salvager of Secrets. I hope I don't get stuck with too many of them in my hand. Okay, so double cast is typically really good if you have divinations, but I am lacking on those. I have a lot of the creatures like Salvager of Secrets, so I really just want Tormenting Voice as a way to. And Tormenting Voice is extra good because it discards your bad creatures that you draw. I'm happy to get an Anticipate at this point. So I do have the 2 fountains, so I think Totally Lost is usually better, but I think I'll go for Scholar of Stars in this way. In this one. Alright. We just need 3 more cards for our deck. That's not a good one. That's not a good one. Alright, so we're gonna have to play 2 clunkers, it looks like. I mean, all these big creatures are clunkers in a sense, but they're like, playable clunkers. Alright, so let's just look. We're happy with those cards. Happy with all those. Talents of Wildwood is good to discard a Tormenting Voice. Don't want the Trumpet Blast. Probably gonna end up playing at least one. Okay, so we have 37 cards that we're happy to play, and then this crap. So I'll play the 2 Wall of Mists actually, and then how does this deck win? Like, we have the Apex as a nut draw, but we can duress and cancel lock our opponent, so we have to win with actual creatures. We don't have anything crazy like Gutter Snipe or Psychic Corrosion. That being said, do I either have Trumpet Blast or Sovereign's Bite? I think Trumpet Blast, but it's pretty terrible. Alright, let's try it. So hopefully we draw Blood Divination, Salvager of Secrets quite often. That's one of our better things we can do. We'll see if bigger people have figured out this format yet. When I was playing in the last couple days, it seemed like nobody really understood what they were doing. Alright, we're on the draw, which is always bad, but we have 2 of our best cards. We're going to anticipate once they play something we could consider playing a counterspell on, which is that one. We don't have a Bone to Ash in our deck, but I would still cancel this since they mulligan to 2. You only start with 3 cards, so mulliganing is a little harsh, but it's definitely worth it. Alright, they just canceled for some reason. It's usually not right to cancel the Anticipate, it's right to cancel the card that matters. I'm just going to cantrip this. Basically, I'm hoping to draw a cancel before I play this Apex of Power, in case the card they drew was a cancel. Okay, we did it. So let's just go off. We did already use 3 mana this turn, which is a little bit bad, but luckily all these cards are blue, so we're in good shape. I used up the white mana. I never liked that, but it's fine. So we have 9 to use, so I'm definitely going to use the Salvager of Secrets. And then we'll have to see if I want to play... It's too bad I don't have access to the red mana because I use it for the artifact. So let's just cycle a little more. Okay, so we'll start with this. Maybe I'll Blood Divination first. I don't want to attack too many of my creatures because I don't have that many ways to win the game. Okay, Trumpet Blast. Would I rather Divination or... Yeah, I'd rather just Blood Divination. Alright, this looks good enough to win the game, honestly. Play this guy. Because I have 2 cancels, it wouldn't be on its own, but... Or 3 cancels, I guess. And then I'll just play the Scholar of Stars, because it's a beater. And... that'll do it. Alright, so, as you can see, we have played Apex of Power, and this is where it ends up. Like, they have 3 things, and we have 9 things. Alright, I can throw that off. Why not? Well, looks like we win. Doesn't matter. Oh, I missed lethal by playing the Talons, but whatever. I mean, we have them hard locked, so it's not like I was thinking that hard. Just save some time here. One time I'd accidentally play Trumpet Blast in my main phase, forgetting that it was timing based, not just your creatures get +2/+0. Still won that game, but... Alright, so it's this format is basically you play until you find someone else that has a broken deck like the one we attempted to build. I'd say our deck is not broken, it's just an average, well-built deck. We're lacking on the draw 2s. But we have a lot of Salvager of Secrets. This hand is pretty bad. It's kind of strange because mulliganing from 3 to 2 is so crazy, but Trumpet Blast and Knight of the Tusk are already basically a mulligan. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, we're gonna lose this game. Oh boy. Okay, that's a good draw. Hopefully I don't cancel. Alright, we're in this game. I'm just going to time walk them because we don't have anything going, so I'd rather not just take 5 damage. Wow, that's a funny animation. I'm going to hold the Scholar of Stars since I have 2 chances to draw an artifact, and the card is worth way more than having a random 3/2 in play. However, this turn I might play Scholar of Talons just to try and trade. See what they have going on. None of these really matter. This just brings it back into play. Yeah, I'll just trade. I don't really mind. Like, I would rather hold this to draw a card, but I'm not going to take 5 damage a turn. I could hold it one more turn, but it's fine. So we're basically playing who draws out of this nothingness first. Alright, so I only have a couple turns to draw stuff. But most of my deck is stuff that's okay. Well, if I play this, he can't really attack that well, so we're doing fine. Yeah, that's the thing with this Talons. It's nice to always have one in your deck, because it just changes the combat math on all the creatures that cost 5 and 6 a lot of the time, and its main purpose is really just discarding it to Tormenting Voice. It's not a card you would pick up over a cantrip ever, but I want to attack. I think so. Like, I don't mind if he trades one of these for a fire elemental, right? No, I do mind. No attacks. I'll just wait for a better position. Yeah, my opponent's playing bad cards like that. So. I mean, everyone has to play some clunkers, but alright, here we go. Now all of our salvagers are very live draws. I hope I clicked the right one. Ah, they had 2 cancels. Alright, so stalemate continues. Alright, so be it. But now, like I said, we have 4 salvagers in our deck that are all divinations now. My opponent has a lot of clunkers. Now I'm gonna save it since the board is stalled. And there's still, you know, like basically in this format, 20 cards in your deck are cantrips. I didn't count the ones in this deck, but so basically I have a 20 card deck, and 2 of those 20 are the artifact. I think it's worth going. I'll wait one more turn, because this pack beast could end up drawing a card. It's probably better to go for it that turn, but it's hard to say right now. If I was scared that my opponent was playing a really good deck, I would have played it, but it seems like they're doing much. Alright, so they just played an 8 damage lava axe. Doesn't really matter. Alright, I'm happy to discard that one. Okay. You can see why I don't really care about losing life. Alright, so we found... We're going off now. Alright, we found that thing. So holding the pack beast paid off. This is the kind of game where if I try Apex Power now, I might not play it, because it just mills too many cards in my deck. That doesn't have a target, but that's okay. I can't, I only have 2 mana left for this turn, but I can crack on my opponent's turn. Is there anything better than Divination? Not really. If I had the Blood Divination, I'd get that. Or if I was already way ahead on board, I would get Cancel. But I'd like to keep going. Okay. 19 cards in our library. Uh, 17 cards. I think I might not play Apex of Power. I gotta figure out how to win this game. I think I'll... it's tough because I'll have 7 cards left and I might not be able to cast the random creatures in my deck. I think I can win with what I've got. I'm giving him one shot to kind of do what I just did, but after that I should have cancels in my hand. Ah, they did it. Okay. Let's see if I can find one now. Ah, we would have been able to go off. Well, not really. Alright, well, we just have to let them do what they're going to do. Sadly. That's not going in. Well, oddly enough, Trumpet Blast would be a good draw now. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna Sift, and I'm not gonna play as Apex Power ever, so I can discard it if I want. Because I'm gonna draw my whole deck naturally. My creatures have Trample. So I could find 2 Trumpet Blasts, I believe. I'm gonna play Wall of Mist and sack it to Blood Divination. Totally Lost is pretty good. Yeah, I can just put creatures on top of his deck and like recollect 7 cards from my deck. So I'll draw a couple more, but not too many. Yeah, so I can just totally lost him out of the game basically. I don't know if this is lethal, I didn't really count it, but it seems like a good play. The top 3 cards are garbage now. Let's see, so I have 4, 8, 10, 14, 16, 20 coming in. You can block like 12 of it, and so there's 2, 4, 6 plus. I think I have lethal if I cancel. It's probably a bad play, but I don't know. Because I know he's just drawing a blank. Two, 4, 8, 10, 14. Okay. Our deck is a little sketchy on actually winning the game. It has a good chance to go off because of our salvagers, but the beginning of the game and the end of the game are a little sketchy. So I don't think this deck will get to 7 wins, but I could get like 5 or so. Like there's gonna be a few games where we just lose to awkward hands. Like that game we're terrified. We mulliganed into a 2-card blank hand, but our opponent didn't do enough for a long enough time that we were able to finally find some card draw. This hand's really bad as well. I'm gonna keep it though, just because it has Recollect. If we draw any cantrip, we're in the mix. And Knight of Tusk is good at keeping us alive. If our opponent has, you know, the kind of draw that we're trying to do, aka is actually playing this format, we'll probably lose, but what are you gonna do? Alright, see, that's what I'm saying, like most people don't understand this format at all. It seems that way anyway. I could cash in my Recollect right now. I think I will. It's a little greedy to wait. I'm looking for either artifacts or divination, sift, etc. Blood divination. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on these artifacts, guys. Since it doesn't look like I'll be taking damage next turn. But if our opponent develops a little more, I'll play at least one of them if it trades well. Rats. Okay. I guess I'm glad that he shrank it. Play a draw Revitalize. Doesn't really matter at this point in the game. That's a strange choice. But sure. I mean, a 2/2 is never going to win combat, right? It's just whatever. If we lose this game, it's because our deck didn't work, not because our opponent did good things. It seems that way. Alright, we're 11. If they have a cancel, we're in a little bit of trouble. I mean, hopefully they'll just cancel this random creature. Alright, I feel pretty stable on this board. They say hello for some reason. I don't know why they played Active Treason last turn. Alright. That was a little scary. Since it happens to trade them pretty well. If he attacks with both, I'll just trade into, well, eat the Colossal Dreadmont, go to 4, which is a little scary against the haste creature, so I'll have to play at least another creature. If we have the combat trick, we're just gonna eat it, but whatever. Alright, we go to 4, so they're dead to any lava attacks, but there's nothing we can do about this game. Okay. That's pretty good insurance. I think I could play a Pack Beast or something to threaten the trade. 3, 6, 8. I think that's worth it. Plus it can block a 2/2 if it comes to that. Stabilized for now. So I could use this totally lost as like a time walk like I did in the other game, but I'd rather at this point just save it for combat scenarios. Alright, get rid of this Trumpet Blast, see if we can go off a little bit. They likely have a cancel. We haven't played anything worth countering yet. Fair enough. Clears away. It doesn't really matter that we discard the Trumpet Blast. Like, in normal Magic that's card disadvantage, but in this game it was a blank card, so. In this format you have like 20 cantrips, 8 super premium cards, and then like 12 blanks. That's where I see it. I don't think our deck has 8 premiums. It has like 3. Divination, Sift. Oh! Okay. Well, we're at 2 now. If he had played a creature and hasted it, we'd die. Like if he saw the cancel on his hand, he would have just won now, so we had to play that Tormenting Voice. I would love to draw an artifact. Drew a blank. I wonder if I've been missing attacks with these creatures. I forgot they have vigilance, but I don't think so. I mean, maybe. I don't really know. I haven't been paying attention to it. Probably should have attacked with the 2/3 as well. Maybe I'll play Scholar Stars next turn if nothing changes. Well, he's gonna have the 7/7, so probably not. He already played an Active Treason. Like, I'm not really gonna play around stuff much anymore. I'm at 2. Okay. Well, hopefully this one resolves. That was the other reason to keep it in hand. Alright, Vitalize is nice. Still in Lava Axe range, but at least not in Sovereign's Bite / you know. Alright, now we're going. Totally lost. I'll keep it as a backup plan unless I find. Okay, okay, okay. Good. Good, good, good. If you had a cancel, I would have played it right. So. Looks like blue as always. Okay. Let's see. Start with Anticipate. I just don't want to spend the wrong colored mana. Oh, well, it's only green I need, right? So I could just play the green spell. That's pretty good. Yeah, so it's looking like we win now. I'll just play this. Well, how much? I have 13 mana, so 5, 6, 10. Yeah, so I can play this. 7/7, I guess, or 7 power creature. Actually, I can attack with that now. I need to use the non-blue mana here. Full control mode. Okay. I can leave up the cancel in my Apex until the end of this, well, through combat at least. Oh, this is good. Maybe I wanted to invoke the divine to gain over 9 life. I don't know. What am I getting back with these things? Probably Sift. I still have 12 cards, so yeah, Sift is okay. Is there divination in here yet? Actually, Totally Lost is just like game, right? 2 of them. Like, I'll put this on top and then that second. Play this thing. There's no cancel in here, but this will be fine. I did this all in the wrong order, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Nine cards. I don't really need to play that, so let's just attack with whatever was in play. I don't know. Doesn't look like lethal. Maybe I could have just found Trumpet Blast for lethal, but whatever. We know they're drawing a blank for 2 turns and we have cancel, so it's game. No reason to get fancy. So there's one mystery card, which I have cancel for. And, I didn't realize just how close I was to lethal there. I mean, I almost never do math in this format because it's always obvious who's going to win, except for in super close games. Boom. Let's do it. I don't need to gain a life. Boom. Nope. So it was a relevant card, funnily enough, but I can cancel. So I wish I played this. So they said good game. I can't remember if a cancel was revealed to them or not, but we had 2. 3-0. It's nice to get there. Basically, you just pick up losses when you feigned other good opponents, or when your deck just, you draw the top 5 cards are blanks instead of cantrips. But so far, we haven't played against a tough opponent. Oh, this thing will be so good on the play because we go Duress Apex, but instead we're at their mercy. So hopefully they just play some creatures. So far, so good. If they played Mind Rot, it would be. Alright, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Alright, I think we'll win. Apex. Boom. Blue as always. Alright, are there any non-blue spells I want to play? I can't play the double colored ones, so not really. So I'll just Tormenting Voice. Okay. I'm not going to crack that this turn actually. So I could double Apex, that's a little weird. I'll just play the Scholar. I'll let's see. Let's use our non-blue mana. If I Apex again and hit like a bunch of Knight of the Tusks and get white mana, I could do that. But 7, 8, 9, 10 left. I'm not gonna play Frilled Serpent. Do I want to Apex again? Seems fun. Let me try it. So I'll use up these mana. I've never cast this thing twice before, I just kind of want to see how it goes. Well, more blue, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, they're all blue cards. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna play this one. Oh, I guess I'll play this one. Oh, I should have played that one first. It's all about playing around full control mode, right? Alright, so now I just want to get to the point where I have cancel on my hand and then the game's over. Oh, I already exiled 2 of them though. If I play one, if I cancel my Wall of Mist, I can get it back with Regrowth, right? But let's just do it in the right order. Like, I can draw the last one on my deck and that'll be good enough. Is there one in here? No. Oh, I can just do this actually and then I win. So let's just do that. Alright, I need to hurry up a little bit. Just get totally lost. Whatever. I have 9 mana, so I'll play this thing. Okay. I wasn't worried about losing the game there. Just trying to play against the rope a little bit. 4-0. Haven't played against the qualified opponent yet. But that's what I mean. It's easy to get 4 wins because people don't really understand the format because they've never played it before. And so, I mean, I'm having a great time playing. I'm on the draw a lot. But this hand's really good. Obviously better on the play, but... Oh, we might get turn 1 finally. Wow, that's a... Okay, luckily they didn't find any cantrips to start with. Ooh, that's a great draw. Okay, we're gonna go off. And we're gonna be able to lock them for a turn at least. Oh, well, we'll just win. Okay, awesome. Yeah, this opponent understands the format, but we got luckier than them. Cool. Yeah, Apex Power is quite the bomb. We've won like at least 3 of our games with it. That's all I have to say about that. The other bomb rare is Liliana's Contract, which is draw 4, lose 4 life. But we're on the draw again. But another amazing hand if it doesn't go disrupted. We're at the point in the bracket where we're expecting to face real decks, so it's likely we get turn 1 or mind rotted or canceled or whatever. Skyscanner is a really good one too. It's an artifact and it's a cantrip creature. Alright, our opponent's going off. Anytime you draw divination, it means you probably can go off. Hopefully they just don't turn 1 us, because we're going to be able to play most of our deck on our first turn probably as well. But if they have anything like a gutter snipe type deck, we're going to lose. Okay, I'll start with, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, this is effectively the same as divination. Alright. Yeah, so I didn't want to use Talons right away, because I wanted to save the mana for this thing. So now I can use the Pack Beast. I wonder what's in our opponent's hand. It's kind of strange that they have 4 cards and passed. Like, they probably should have used a counterspell on the first draw too if they had one. I'll play Divination. I can't Tormenting Force the Talons this turn, sadly. So I'll just Divination now. If they have Bone to Ash, it's their first good chance to play it, I think. No, that's not really true. I'd love to draw Duress and cancel at this point, because I have everything else I need. Recollect is good. These are all just divinations at this point. surprised our opponent didn't go off harder. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine what they have in their hand right now. Alright, now I can play this thing. Wall of Mist. I guess I should recollect first. Ooh, totally lost. I don't have anything to discard, really. I guess Trumpet Blast. I don't even know if it's better to Divination or Sift at this point. I think I'll just Sift and get rid of Apex Power, because I don't need it anymore. Actually, I should have used that for cancel, I think, but whatever. We're still going. I want to find a Duress, which I only have one of, so might not happen. Anticipate upset. There it is. I'll do it. Now we know what's going on. We don't have to be as scared. They picked a bad one. Okay. Sure. Double cast, inspired, charge, plummet. Alright, so they have nothing. They hit some blanks. I should keep going to look for... I can just totally lost, and then they totally lost the game. That's plummet, right? Not naturalized, so I'll play that. Yeah, this game's over. Next turn I can just recollect to do whatever I feel like doing, or totally lost. Yeah, alright, so it looks like we're 6-0. Yeah, that's the game, if it wasn't already. There it is. I don't know why they're not conceding. I could have just gotten Trumpet Blast back, actually, because I don't know if this is lethal, but it seems like it is. Now they can only block 4 of it, so they can make their guy a 3-2. Something, right? I'm just gonna cancel the 7-7 when it comes down, so I get 2 attacks. That's academic at this point. 7, 9, 11, 13, 17, 21. Yeah, it's lethal. They block 4. Actually, oh, they would have been at exactly 0 if they blocked properly, but doesn't matter. Alright, let's see if we can win another game with 3 tries. We already profited on this event. Cost us 750 gems, and we gained 4 packs worth of cards and 100 gems. So basically, I have all the M19 cards I've ever wanted. It's pretty fast too. I've only been playing for 43 minutes. No, I've been having a good time. We've drawn Apex of Power. Hey, we're on the play for once, but this is an awkward turn on the play. My first turn is going to be pass turn. I'm not going to play Wall of Mist because I don't need to block anything this turn, and I might want to discard it to Tormenting Voice soon. Easy cancel, so that I can potentially play Salvager, and draw 2s are some of the best things you can do anyway. Well, it's not the best use of Salvager, but it's better than doing nothing again. And I will play the wall now because it blocks perfectly. So we're basically stable right now, but neither player has done anything yet. Okay, that's a good draw. That's a good draw too. Now Pack Beast and Scholar are live. Well, okay, we're holding steady. Yes, like Invoke the Divine and Naturalize, sometimes you can do something with them, but they're usually just you sit in your hand and then you die to a random creature. Ah, it's in the graveyard. No reason to play that, so we'll just keep waiting. Yeah, I don't know if people pick Lava Axe over anything, but I would never do that, and I don't see how you can possibly get 4 of them if you, yeah, people have weird cards in their deck, like Thud? What is Thud? Wow, I have to burn both cancels. Okay, so our opponent had some good stuff there, but we're still ahead since we get the first draw step. Dang, I would have loved that last turn. Alright, well now our opponent's, I mean, it's basically a stalemate. It's whoever draws another divination first. Trumpet Blast, cool. At least I'm protected against Mind Rot now, so having all these dead cards in my hand. Alright, looks like our opponent will win this game, most likely. They could fizzle. I've given my opponents a lot of credit in the past and they've fizzled after drawing. They just don't care about taking all that damage. Granted, this opponent does seem to have a lot of burn, but I'm fine with them hitting me with 2 Lava Axes. Ooh, okay. They did it in the wrong order, I guess. Maybe I mean, maybe they thought I'd cancel a Lava Axe, but who are they kidding? Hopefully I can cash in this Evoke the Divine, counter a Lava Axe, basically. Like if they played like an Arcane Encyclopedia, or who knows. This would be a great turn to draw Sift, since I have this Duress here. That's the one where it dies and he draws a card, okay. It's fine. Man, our opponent is doing it. Sure. So definitely Trumpet Blast, and then I'm definitely gonna cash in this Invoke the Divine. So I feel like, yeah, I would want Duress to protect if I draw a really good card. I want to bait my opponent into attacking with their Fire Elemental to try and draw the card so that I can invoke and then trade. Okay. Well, that's too bad. That was a really good draw. So much for the Duress. Hopefully I play another Mind Rot. Alright, well we lose. I'll just do this now, since I don't feel like pressing resolve to everything. I have a lot of red. Oh, we're dead to Gutter Snap. Double cast. Yeah, I can just concede at this point. We have Lively Pool. We have double cast Gutter Divination. Alright, so that's what I expect good decks to look like, and that's the first one we played against. So hopefully we get one win after the next 2 tries. I've had when you had 6 wins, you have like a 40% chance to get a second pack, and it seems like I've been hitting it almost every time, which has been pretty fun. Like I basically, in 2 days, I increased my vault progress by 200% just from playing these events. Man, we're on the draw. It seems like 75% of the time. I'll just do this now. No reason not to. Alright, we're hoping they don't disrupt us too much because our hand's pretty strong if they don't. It's kind of a tricky lead. We'll have to see what we draw. Oh! Oh! Man, that's a tough choice. I think I want the higher upside card in my hand. I have to draw a creature for it to work, but I think I might get more than one try at it. Johnny looks scary, but it's not actually very good.
You're in need of support.
Holy crap, that's a loud voiceover.
Deliver us to victory.
Okay, so we did get there with our greed. Let's see what we hit. Oh, we hit blanks. Well, the Fountain of Renewal is nice with the Pack Beast, but the Salvager Draw 3 is just better. I will sack Wall of Mist though, because I want the Packers. Alright, let's try again. The rest is useless, so we can discard that. Dang, this hand really wants the artifact. So he's gonna have a 4/4 in play. One of them is on the bottom. So there's one artifact in the top 24 cards. I'll just attack him. Alright, I'm hoping to just fade card draw at this point. If they just draw a random creature, it'll slow us down as well, but yeah, it's not what we want to see. Rocks and Warp are one of the best draws you could have this turn.
I will lend you my strength.
Alright, so luckily he can't trade well against our 4/6s yet. So definitely these two. Do I want to do any more? If I send a 2/2, it prevents a double block. And then a Johnny likely dies. I think this is the best attack. It's hard to tell. And if he plays a combat trick, yeah, that's an easy cancel since he draws a card. I wouldn't normally cancel a random cantrip, but this combat is pretty important since he has a planeswalker that's built ultimate. And I like this combat. Basically, he's losing permanents. He just has to pick which ones. If I were him, I would probably just eat the 2/2 and let Johnny die. Although, yeah, that was the best one. Because if he wanted to save a Johnny, it would require both creatures, which is pretty bad. Okay, so that's normally a scary card, but I'm happy that he draws it in this situation. Cancel. Okay, looking pretty good. If he trades double blocking, I don't mind because then we're getting to attack. I want to kill the 4/4. Plenty of cards left. I will cancel a lot of things here. Oh, it makes it a 6/4. I won't cancel that. You just get it back. But luckily it doesn't really matter. Okay. Never totally lost yet. No, I can draw 3 or I can get cancel. Since I already have a cancel, I'll just get a draw 3. If I had to disperse, I probably wouldn't sack the Saboteurs, but since I don't have any in my deck, I'll just sack them all day long. Alright, I only have 16 cards in my deck, so I don't think I'll cast Apex Power. But then again, I have Cancel. So he'll draw a card, I'll go to 4 cards in my hand. Yeah, screw it. Alright, well we got the 7 wins. A lot of it was due to Apex of Power. It seems aptly named for this format. So we get profit on gems and a ton of booster packs. So yeah, that was this format. I hope you enjoyed it. My plan in the future, there's not very much time left in this event, but next time there's a wacky format, I'm gonna start grinding it right away and put up a video earlier so that you can actually get some strategy content from it. But the point of this exercise was just to show that if you're able to either put the time in to learn or are quick on your feet for learning a new format, you have a huge advantage in these events. Because I mean, I started with like enough gems. I think I started with just gold, and I grinded my gems really far up from cashing in some gold and just, you know, profiting gems and just getting so many packs. So, you know, if you're a free-to-play player but you can figure this format out, it's a great way to build your account. So I hope you had fun watching, and until next time.